Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome to the Arkansas Sports Network's coverage of the 4A North Regional Basketball Tournament. The 4A North Regional Basketball Tournament is being presented by Arkansas Tech University, by the Arkansas Army National Guard, by D3 Auto Sales, by Heirloom Legal Services, by Farm Credit Associations of Arkansas, by H&R Block of Clarksville and Russellville, and by Platinum Roofing. First up, it's fourth-seeded Pottsville and the top seed Farmington.
Back here for game number 2 of 16 here at Devil Dog Arena, as we have our first boys action between the Farmington Cardinals and the Pottsville Apaches. Again, Brad Caldwell bringing you the action along with Duran Miller, Bill Harshaw, Aaron Powers, Justin Smith, and Ray Garcia. I got them all right, Duran.
Oh, yeah. we got the whole crew here bringing you the action. It's been fun so far. We had a kind of a blowout that first game. Got the number 1 seed again now, the boys from Farmington, playing against Pottsville. Pottsville, a team we're very familiar with. We do a lot of Pottsville coverage, and we're going to see if we can make it a little bit of a scrappy game here. Pottsville can, and kind of make this a lot more fun than that first one.
Where, it's kind of where it all began for us, actually, was during COVID with the Pottsville School District. We will always be happy and in debt to you guys for allowing us to do that. And here we are now doing a regional tournament. Next week we'll be doing state tournament. This is our second regional basketball tournament, and coming into what will be our second state tournament, and then we have also done 2 state volleyball tournaments. I mean, it's all happened because of that. But we also got Farmington on this side of us here, and Farmington comes into this game 31-0. And I tell you what, on one hand, that's intimidating, but on the other hand, there's a little bit of pressure, in my opinion. You haven't lost throughout the year, and now you're carrying that undefeated streak. And really, tonight, let's say you lose tonight, your season's over with 1 loss.
Yeah, you got a big target on your chest every time you step on the court when you come out here 31-0. And this Pottsville team has been playing much better down the stretch. They went on a run there, had about 4 wins in a row. They finally lost to Dardanelle in the district championship, or I should say I think it was in the semi round. But that Dardanelle team is a very good team. Ended up winning it. So, if Pottsville can get some things to go, bounce the ball to bounce their way a little bit early on, they can make a game of this and give Farmington a little bit of a scare here. We'll see what happens.
Well, and they just announced Lane Taylor coming out, and Taylor is one of the top scorers in the state of Arkansas, a guy that has already, is it 2,000?
Yeah.
Is that what we said?
I actually talked to his AD a moment ago. You remember his name?
Yes, Bo Thompson.
Bo Thompson, that's right. And Mr. Thompson, I said, hey, he's already hit 2,000, hasn't he? He's like, yeah, he's going to hit 3,000 before he's done. I'm like, right, he's a junior. He's just had a phenomenal high school career so far. You're going to, if you've never watched Farmington, you're in for a treat watching Mr. Lane Taylor.
Absolutely.
You and I talk about it a little bit. He reminds us, he's just a gym rat kind of dude. He reminds us of a Dusty Hennes or a Rodney Clark type player, and he can fill up the score sheet. I think he had a game of 61 maybe this year?
Yes, he did. He's had several games, high-scoring games, and it is it's going to be fun to get a chance to watch him for the first time this season. So for Pottsville, we've got Landon Stanley, Nico Ibarra, Carson Palmer, Landon Daly, and Landon Martin. And for Farmington, we've got Lane Taylor, Jackson Berry, Sam Wells, Caleb Blakely, and Josh Blakely rounding out the starting lineups.
That was Caleb winning the tip.
Caleb is a guy that did we watch him last year? I need to check on that. Farmington working against, well, you'll see a lot of 1-3-1 matchup zone out of Pottsville, and that's how you beat it right there. Out of the corner, 3-pointer there by Jackson Berry. That 1-3-1 is going to be susceptible in the corner, and that's the way to hit it. If you hit those corner threes, it's going to be a tough night. Nice job by Daly there. Good play there by Landon Daly.
Very nice pass getting down inside to Daly. And That's what you got to do.
There's another three from the corner. It's that time's no good. Berry now 1 for 2 from 3. Shot up. It's partially blocked. Shot attempt by Landon Stanley. Going to be a high-paced, fast-paced game tonight, most likely. You think if you're Pottsville, you probably want to keep the pace down a little bit. You probably don't want to run with Farmington as much. Ball knocked out of bounds, going to belong to Pottsville.
Yeah, that was a moment ago on Farmington's possession. That was Jackson Berry, who was 6'4", shooting that three-point basket out of the corner. And he's got a little bit of a unorthodox release on it, but we'll see if he's cash in on some of those later on.
Cameron Crispin already into the ball game. Oh, my goodness.
Caleb Blakely, he's a senior. He said, no, give me that.
That's very, very tough right there when you can block a shot like that.
And I don't know if he did or not, but that's Ybarra's game.
What a pass.
Ybarra, that's his game, and it looked like he kind of had already knew that on film. He was waiting for that turnaround, little mid-J, and he was there for it.
Carson Palmer with the reverse dribble, gets in the lane, got nowhere to go, kicks it out. Landon Daly, three-pointer, off, no good. Rebound comes away to Ybarra. Martin gets in the lane, and we've got a blocking foul going to be on Taylor.
Foul number 33, Lane Taylor, his first.
No, wait. Nope, he's on.
Farmington comes up with it. Taylor now on the attack in the lane, all the way to the basket. Layup good. What a move by Lane Taylor.
Good adjustment. Somehow was able to get that up off the window, make it look easy at the end. That's a tough assignment for Ybarra with Blakely all over him.
Daly down low. He's a strong one down low. Shot up, no good by Daly. Battle for the rebound comes away to Farmington.
He didn't get it to fall at Tom, but you like the work out of Daly. He's really bringing it right now.
He's going to play hard. There's no doubt about it. Three from the corner by Crispin, no good. Rebound comes away to Farmington. Taylor pulls a three. It's up. Off back iron, no good. Rebound comes away to Daly. Daly somehow got it out, but he turns it over. Blakely has it in the lane. Shot in and out, no good. The other Blakely.
Right. There's two of them down there.
That's right. So we've got
Josh
Blakely and Caleb.
So Caleb did the jump ball at 6'2", shows off the bunnies, and Josh Blakely at 6'4", also playing down there in the post.
Jackson Berry gets the inbound. He's going to be fouled.
Farmington's a lot longer than you think when you first see them on paper.
Yeah, they've got some length for sure. Well, I know the matchup that everybody's going to be talking about. It's going to be Farmington and Blytheville. Shot up by Caleb Blakely, no good. I'm sorry, it's not. That wasn't Caleb, was it? That was Josh.
22.
Yep.
They picked 11 and 22 conveniently as well, right?
Right.
Both seniors, I'm guessing twins.
Got to be. Palmer has it. He's working against Taylor. Puts it on the deck. Taylor trying to get in front of him. Palmer, a little fadeaway shot, no good.
I got to call a Pottsville game a few weeks ago, and I called them quite a bit 2 years ago, and really like to see Palmer's development over the years. Before he was just a catch and shoot three-point shooter. Now he does a little bit of everything.
Ybarra shot up, no good. Tell you what, if you're Pottsville, you got to finish those right there. 7-2. You don't want this one to get away from you here. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes away to Farmington. They get it in. Caleb Blakely puts it in. It's going to be a timeout, Pottsville. We're going to take a quick one with them. 4:43 left here in the first quarter of action. It's 9-2 Farmington. We'll be back in just a moment. Gets it to reach. She puts it on the deck. Two-step, shot up. What a play by the freshman Lily Reed. Row all the way to the basket. Shot up good. I love the aggressiveness of Brooklyn Road. A little crossover dribble, gets to the basket. Slam dunk, and going to the free throw line. My goodness. Heber still within striking distance. Parks, that's good.
Give her an inch, she'll take a mile.
My goodness, 7 3-pointers now for Abigail Parks.
Another spin move all the way in. Absorbs the contact, lays it up with the right hand. That was Boehner who come in, put a body on him, and what a strong play and great finish there from number 10.
We're back here on the Arkansas Sports Network coverage of the 4A State Regional. Farmington with a 9-2 lead. Pottsville coming out of the timeout. Landon Daly pulls up three-pointer from the corner, no good. Farmington comes away with the rebound. And, you know, those are shots that were falling early. Good pass by Taylor. My goodness. Josh Blakely with the 2. That was unbelievable vision there. But what I was going to say is Pottsville had a 13-point lead on the 1 seed coming into this out of the 4A4 in Dardanelle and just was unable to finish. Pottsville was hitting three-pointers left and right. Tonight, you really felt like they needed them to fall, and they're just not falling right now.
Justin Smith joining us on the mic, also providing a little color and camera.
Hey, everybody.
Lane Taylor with a 3. It's no good. Nice move there by Landon Stanley putting it in, and it's 11-4.
Stop that scoring drought.
Well, I tell you what, Taylor might have got away with one there. That would have been his second. That would have been a huge one.
Yeah. Trying to feed it down low again.
Somehow Josh Blakely comes up with it, and he gets it, and he puts it in.
They are tall and talented, Brad.
They are. Well, there is a reason why they're 31-0.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be real about it. There's. I'll tell you what.
There's Taylor.
Taylor on the steal, and we got a foul. And they stopped the break there. But I'm going to tell you, man, that 4A, you talk about some ball teams in 4A, y'all. Farmington, Blytheville, Little Rock Mills. Huntsville's pretty good. Clinton was a team that we watched that was really good. I mean, you've got Magnolia. Little Rock Christian is a team that is just unbelievable.
Talented
Team. I mean, you want to talk about that semifinal Saturday in about a week and a half is going to be something.
Might have got we've traveled down there on the block.
Kick out. They thought about the 3. Puts it on the deck. Goes all the way to the basket. Nice play there by number 32, Caden Hughes.
Is it safe to say there's more potential D1 talent in the 4A this year than there ever has been?
Well, I tell you what, you might be onto something there, Justin. I mean, there is a ton of good players and good teams in 4A. Probably the deepest 4A I've seen in a long, long time. Furr pulls up 3, off iron, no good.
That's Evan Fugate.
Fugate?
Yeah, they got that number wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that. And, okay, number 1?
Yes, I made that mistake a couple of times.
Let me put that down.
It's fun being with you guys again. I haven't been on a stream with you guys in 2 years.
Shot up by Jackson Berry. He got away with one right there, and Pottsville fans are not happy about it. And they got every right to be not happy about that one. 2:07 remaining. If you haven't already done it, go like us on Facebook on the Arkansas Sports Network. If you like coverage of the Razorbacks, definitely want to jump in there and be a part of that, along with the high school page that we have here, the Arkansas High School Sports Network. Go ahead and like that as well. We've got all kinds of coverage there. Lane Taylor has been a D3 Auto Sales Player of the Week, along with Jenna Lawrence. They both have been Players of the Week across the state of Arkansas. So go like those and then subscribe to us if you're on YouTube right now. Ball knocked out of bounds, going to belong to Farmington.
I'm telling you right now, Farmington's showing off a little bit of their depth as well. 32 in there, hounding guys. Caden Hughes, he's been on the court, on the floor a couple times. He's just a 6'2" dude, comes off the bench, harassing defense. 24 in right now as well. Go ahead, Justin.
This whole squad plays really, really good defense.
Yeah. They are just so disruptive and, like we said, a lot longer than you first thought.
And a lot like the girls' team in a lot of ways, forcing three-point shots because you can't really get into the lane.
That was definitely should have been a foul call.
Yeah, Taylor's flirting with one right here. You know what I mean? He's gotten away with one, and he might be flirting with another one here. So, when you play aggressive, though, you're going to get some calls that or maybe a lack thereof of calls that you don't normally get. So
you also got to kind of get a feel of how the game's being
Right.
called. And right now they're letting them go a little. So if you're Pottsville, I know it's easier said than done with the size and length of Farmington, but you got to kind of have to get downhill a little bit, kind of start banging it in there a little bit, see if you can kind of, cancel out some of the talent and athleticism that Farmington's bringing.
Caleb Blakely puts
he-
it in.
I remember him last year now. It took me a second, but definitely remember him. He's a great player, him and his brother.
And like you said, man, the defense is just so stifling. Carson Palmer gets into the lane. Got nowhere to go. Little fader, no good.
What I love to see in this matchup, it's a 1-4, and they're playing defense like they're playing against a 1.
Right. Palmer, a little bank shot, no good. Rebound comes in to Fugate. Fugate puts it in for 2.
See if Taylor's trying to draw a foul. Let's see if Fugate can maybe draw one on Taylor. Not this time.
No, he's trying. He is getting the, he got the attention of Taylor there a little bit, though. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I think Taylor kind of also, he's one of those guys that kind of
feed off that.
He
Yeah.
kind of wants it, and you can just see it in his makeup, his game. He's just got a swag to him.
18-footer. I think that
Speaking
was
of swag,
right. I'll tell you what, that
Splash.
was right on cue right there, Duran. Martin in the corner, 21-6 is the score. Martin gets baseline. Nice strong move by Martin. Rebound is going to, it's going to be a foul on Martin, and rebound is, I guess, not rebound, but Farmington's going to get the foul.
yeah, we bring up the Hogs a lot during our broadcast, but you remember how the Nolan Richardson teams, they got up in your grill. So like when Pottsville gets it like on a perimeter, where normally you're just kind of nice. I thought he got a piece of it, but he didn't. But you know how normally when you're kind of on a perimeter and you can kind of just sit there and dribble and look and kind of wait for people to cut. You can't do that with Farmington. You can't just sit there. You got to be paying attention. Great job by Martin.
Nice move by Landon Martin. Strong kid. 2 seconds, 1 second. Taylor pulls it up 35 feet. Woo. Off back iron, no good. And that's been a fast-paced first quarter of action. We're going to go to the second quarter. Farmington leads 21-8 over the Pottsville Apaches. We'll be back here with more right here on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Man.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Back here on the Arkansas Sports Network's coverage of the 4A North Tournament. You can watch us all on all the AAA digital networks, including AAAscoreboard.com. We want to thank the Arkansas Army National Guard along with Arkansas Tech University for being title sponsors of tonight's, all of our broadcasts throughout the tournament. We are excited. We appreciate all of them. D3 Auto Sales, Farm Credit. Don't let me forget one here, H&R Block of Clarksville and Russellville. I don't have them in front of me here, but anyway, all of those are a part of that. Do appreciate you being a part of what we're doing here with high school sports around the state of Arkansas. 21-8 is your score as we pop things out, get ready to go for quarter number 2. Pottsville has it. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Quick hands.
Gotcha.
Navarro with it.
Navarro working against Blakely. 3 from the corner, no good. Navarro tries to get a rebound, unable to do it. We're going to have to do that at halftime. 3 from Taylor, no good.
Golly.
Rebound comes away to Blakely. I believe it's Josh Blakely. 23-8 is your score. Landon Martin gets in. He's
What?
going to be called for a travel.
Okay. Farmington is just incredible on those offensive boards. There's no two ways around it, guys.
Oh, no doubt about it. Taylor has it. He pulls from the logo. Oh, no, he was throwing an alley-oop.
Yeah.
Unable to convert was Blakely. Rebound come the way to Jackson Berry. He was unable to convert. What a play, but Pottsville still gets it. No score, and it's still 23-8.
I pitied the statistician on that one if you call that a shot or
Right.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but he had an arch to like his release,
Yep.
like he was shooting.
Boy, Ibarra is being guarded stiffly there by Blakely.
They've been letting him use that offhand the entire
Oh,
time.
my goodness.
Wow.
Right? Martin gets a shot up.
Tried to
It's
draw
no
a
good.
foul.
Just kind of got tangled up there. Now Farmington on the run all the way. Little charging foul is going to be on Lane
That's
Taylor.
Taylor.
That's
That's his second.
Yep. So 6:40 remaining. Let's mark that time right here. Lane Taylor picking up his second personal foul on the charge. That's the fourth team foul on Farmington. Pottsville has 5 team fouls. It's been an aggressive.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
call it that. Wouldn't you call it
letting
that?
him-
It's been pretty aggressive.
They're letting him go. Lots of banging, getting up and
Taylor's
down the
playing
court.
real aggressive.
And that's kind of his game. Any chance he gets to try to get to the cup, he's going to take it. And he does a great job at it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's a baller.
And this hounding press the entire game, that wears on you.
It
as the
does.
game
It
progresses.
does wear on you. And you really got to be tough.
You kind of see Martin already frustrated a little bit. Ybarra's using the off arm a little more every time. It's starting to build a little.
Of course,
Ibarra, sorry.
Farmington is setting the tone. Blakely, he's out.
Uh-oh, showtime, baby.
Got up, off
he
back
missed
iron.
it. I jinxed him, right?
Right,
But
He just-
Barry, there's another 6'4" dude, the swing man,
Right.
is there to clean it up.
Blakely just didn't get quite enough momentum on the run there, and it looks like Jackson Berry was there to clean it up. Ball knocked away. Landon Daly saves it. Landon Martin is going to be out of bounds.
Pottsville needs to settle down, but this defense is just really, really frustrating.
I mean, what can you do? You know what I mean? You've got to figure out a way to slow your brain down a little bit and try not to get them to speed you up.
You start by playing him just face-up defense the whole game.
I guess that is one way of doing it.
Have to. He's the best player. Okay, if you can negate him just a little bit, changes the game.
Of course, there's been many that have tried.
Yeah,
Right?
that's true.
Right. You get so involved in that, and then you've got the Blakely twins that go to town on you. You got your back to the ball, face guarding, you don't know what's happening. Opens up some other lanes.
Oh, they're always there. You know, Martin trying to get a cross-court pass, gets it out to Blakely. Ball knocked away by Ibarra.
I think he blocked himself on the board.
He did.
It's a lot of work to not get a payoff at
Right.
the end.
Landon Martin unable to come up with it. Ball's knocked away.
Yeah, that time. Oh, I get the steal. And they throw it right away, though.
What?
We got a foul. Or I'm sorry, ball's knocked out of bounds, I should say.
That was off of.
Oh, no.
Let Farmington keep it. Coach Hill not liking it over there.
Yeah, that's a bad call.
One of the referees was tying his shoe. I don't know. They just missed it.
Taylor pulls up three-pointer. No good. Landon Martin with the rebound.
Yeah, Taylor's a little off right now on his outside shot. He's hit one, right? Is it just one?
No, he's only hit an 18-footer.
Okay. That's right. The one with swag on it.
Taylor has it. 4:47 to go. 25-10 is the score. Blakely from the about 12 feet, no good.
Pottsville trying to hang in here.
Need a couple baskets to fall if you're Pottsville. Palmer had an open look there.
That could have been an over the back. They're no foul, but they're going to say it stays with Pottsville.
4:24.
That's a good job getting positioning by Landon Williams there. Yeah, you have to on these tall Blakely guys. My goodness.
That's right. You gotta get a butt on somebody when you're at the non-athletic advantage, right? You got to get a butt on somebody.
Poked it away.
Taylor has it.
And I'm telling you, with the way they're letting them, wow. Oh,
three-pointer off, no good.
Waiting for one of them to fall. We've seen it.
Yeah.
And there he gets a steal.
Basketball instincts. Landon.
Whew, that was a hard angle. I mean, he got the board, but that was a long ways to go. Runner off the board with one hand, you know.
Stanley was the Russellville Sports Network Player of the Year last year. They got a foul on Fugate there.
Not what we needed there for Pottsville.
If you're not familiar out there watching, if you're not familiar with Pottsville, they've got 5 Landons on their team. So, and they all play, and they're all pretty good.
Caleb Blakely shot up, no good, gets his own rebound.
They were all Little House on the Prairie fans. Their parents were back in the day. Michael Landon, I guess. I'm not sure.
Lane Taylor fadeaway. Yeah, just a soft miss, no good.
Golly.
Blakely has it, puts it in.
Yeah, that's the shortest one, the 6'2 version. Might have the most
Pottsville on the breakout. They get the basket. Landon Williams.
It's a good job sneaking out that time.
Blakely got a piece of that, too.
It's a 13-point ball game.
Pottsville kind of hanging in there. They really need some baskets to fall. You know, right now at 3:02 left, they really need to figure out a way of getting the ball, get within 10 if they can. You know what I mean? It's within reach there at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. And I think Farmington's a little frustrated right now because they're having a little bit of a lid on the basket, even though it doesn't feel that way with a 27-14 lead. They've missed a lot of little baskets up close where they had pretty good looks.
Taylor gets his shot blocked, and we got a foul, and they're going to call it on Daly.
Whistle. You're starting to see that later whistle. You know, I know they made that kind of a point of emphasis. Don't blow it right off the bat. Give yourself a second to make sure you're not having a knee-jerk reaction. But when you're, especially if you're the home team and you get those kind of whistles, you know, it gets frustrating because it's like a full second after it happened.
Second shot up is also good, and there's one guy you don't want to put on the free throw line.
Automatic.
And Taylor going to go to the bench. Now Carson Palmer.
More of a token pressure that time.
Got a blocking foul. Foul going to be on Caden Hughes.
That was like a slow motion setup there, trying to get that flop.
That's where they're LeBron right there.
Hope Adam Johnson's not listening. Not a fan.
Well, I was at one point like everybody else, but so let's just forget about
almost a wedgie. Speaking of Adam Johnston.
Nice job by Williams, get his own rebound there. 31-14 is the score. Coming up on 2.5 minutes remaining.
Barry in the corner, kicks it out, skip.
Now Farmington trying to set things up. Up 13. I'll tell you what, Pottsville's doing a decent job of mucking it up just a little bit, you know what I mean?
6'2", Caden Hughes off the bench, goes up high off the glass on that one. That was a good job down in the paint.
3 by Williams, no good.
Hughes with that rebound. The young man's pushing, too. This team loves to get out and run. And if you got those kind of athletes, I mean, that's what I'll be doing as well.
Then the question is going to be, are you going to run like that against Blytheville? You know, and I'm not saying they will, I'm not saying they won't. It's just the question is that going to be how you play them? I think you got to kind of dance with the one that brought you. You know what I mean? Landon Stanley, three-pointer, no good.
That was a little bit ill-advised that time.
Yeah, not the shot we wanted.
Farmington gets it inside. Don't know really where to go with it. Getting it out of the lane now. 1:26 to go. One thing we haven't worried about a whole lot is the shot clock. Hadn't even paid much attention to it.
Coach Hill is trying to get 3-second
But we
call
got
there on Hughes.
11 seconds now on the shot clock. Skip pass.
Bad one.
out.
They were trying to set up number 23, Maddox Mahan, for the 3, but ball was thrown a little bit too high.
We got a guy under 6 foot besides Taylor out there. Won't see that very often for Farmington.
Right. Lane Taylor back in the game, by the way. And he's back out of the game. I don't know if that you can do that. Did he just check in, or did I miss something?
I missed it.
Yep. Shot up, no good. And Sam Wells going to the free throw line. I guess I missed him checking in because he came in. You really can't check back out till the dead ball.
He might have just ran over and was talking or something.
What are rules?
Yeah.
Brad, to answer your question from earlier, I don't think it's in your best interest to try to run with Blytheville. You got to get them out of their game, and I think running's their game.
Well, you know, I tell you what, if it's something that we want to see, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I am, even though we're doing the 3A at Lamar, I'm going to be so interested to see what happens in this 4A tournament.
Yeah, for sure. I remember last year we had to, we had the snow and ice that pushed us back, and we had to leave a day early, head down to the 5A state. And, I kind of was like, found myself wondering what's going on because we kind of, involved with those teams there.
33-18 is the score. They throw a backdoor lob.
Wow.
Right?
That's number 13, Hunter Reeves, 6'3". Just another guy off the bench.
They can just do it with so many different players.
Well, you're throwing backdoor lobs to a guy that don't even start for you. A nice job there by Landon Stanley. I mean, that's a big-time deal right there. When you bring a guy off the bench that you feel good enough to throw a lob to. Farmington going to take a timeout, 21 seconds to go. And you see the replay there. Nice play there by Farmington. And we're going to go to a quick break. They're going to take a 30-second timeout. Actually, let's just stay here so we don't miss any action. 35-20 is the score as we stay right here. Farmington up 15. It's been Pottsville has done a good job of just fighting hard. The question is, do they have enough? And right now, it just seems like that Farmington's got too much. But, you just don't ever know as the game goes along. 35-20 still is the score, so it's still within reach. If you're Pottsville, what you got to do, Justin, is you got to find some three-pointers at some point.
Definitely. They have struggled mightily from the line, and not how they ended the last game, not how they wanted to go this game. They get 2 or 3 of those to drop here next period coming up, then I think they might have a chance.
So 21.1 seconds to go. Somehow Farmington saves it. Now they're going to set up a little last shot play here. Going to try to get it to Taylor. Taylor gets it at half court now, 9 seconds to go. Taylor pulls a 30-footer up, no good. Rebound comes to Stanley, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. He pulls it from behind half court.
Nope.
That's not going to be it, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. So Farmington undefeated, 31-0, takes a 15-point lead into the half. We'll take a quick break. We'll gather some things up, and we'll bring halftime stats and analysis in just a moment. You're watching the 4A North Regional on all the AAA digital networks.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Platinum Roofing is a multi-state roofing services provider. We have offices and crews throughout Arkansas and surrounding states.
We provide all kinds of services from roof leaks to roof maintenance, waterproofing, anything residential or commercial.
Being born and raised here in Sheridan, Arkansas, it's a privilege and an honor to keep jobs locally while also serving and giving back to the community.
We have our local ties to the community while also servicing our national customers. We take ownership of your roof as if it were our own.
Are you ready for tip-off? Arkansas PBS and the Arkansas Activities Association is back with championship basketball. It's going to be live in Hot Springs starting on March 9th. Going to run all weekend long as the state's best players are competing for a title. For all the ways to watch, go to myarpbs.org/sports.
Back to school, yard work, football practice. Don't forget to pay these bills. The schedule is so full, there's no time for a hiccup. Time is of the essence. At D3 Auto, we make the car buying process fast and easy. D3Autosales.com. Follow us on Facebook.
We're back here on the Arkansas Sports Network coverage of the 4A North Regional Tournament here as we get ready to get people ready for the 4A State Tournament. We're getting updates from around the state of Arkansas. We'll give you some of those as we go. Again,
baseball number one.
Good. Oh, Coach Long, man. Gotta love Coach Long. Devil Dog Baseball number one. He's got a good program going on over here right now. But anyway, with that being said, we've got a H&R block of Clarksville and Russellville game update here. We want to get that to you here in just a moment. We do appreciate H&R Block. Arkansas Army National Guard, D3 Auto Sales, all of those, everybody that's a part of that. Arkansas Tech University, they've been great to us this year. But let's give you a little update here. Pottsville, not shot a free throw yet, so 0% on that. But do you count that as zero, or is that just like infinity nothing? I don't know. Whatever. It's right. 52% from two-point range. And they are 0% from three right now. Actually, only one three-pointer hit in the ball game so far. That's by Farmington at 10%. Yeah. They're one of 10.
It's a big surprise, and that's why this game is still reachable for Pottsville right now, 35-20.
That's right. Field goal percentage at 63%, and which that is actually a two-point percentage there. And then they are 100% from free throw, as they are 2 of 2 from the free throw line. So really hasn't been a lot of three, really a lot of anything but a lot of going to the basket, a lot of things going on around the basket, battling here and there.
Oh, yeah.
And Farmington really winning on the boards right now. That's been a big deal for them. And then I think their style of defense has given problems to Pottsville.
For sure. They're very aggressive. They're in your face. You feel like you're playing 6 out there instead of 5, and it just wears on you. We kind of seen a little frustration at times, and that could build even more later. But like you said, it's the putbacks, it's the rebounding that Farmington is getting on. The second chance points, third chance points are huge in this game right now, and that's been the difference because Farmington's really struggling to shoot for their norm. You know, they're below average what they normally do.
If you missed us earlier tonight, we had Farmington girls. They win big over Mena and the Lady Cats there, and they move on to the state tournament. The winner of this ball game will also move on to the state tournament. Right now, Farmington in the driver's seat, but you never know what might happen here in the second half. It is not out of the question just yet for the Pottsville Apaches.
Taylor, 2 fouls at the 6:41 mark, I believe it was. So we'll see if Pottsville can get him in trouble early in the second half. Get that 3rd foul.
So we're gonna go to a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna have a Farm Credit bracket update that we'll bring to you along with everything else. We'll be looking for D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. We are glad to be here at Morrilton, and again, we are just excited to bring you playoff basketball.
It's been fun so far. It's just going to get more and more intense as we go. So stay with us, folks. It's been fun. We're gonna keep it going.
Let me see what he's doing here. Okay, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Give you a Farm Credit bracket update on the boys' side of things. As you can see on the screen there, you got this game, Farmington taking on Pottsville. The next boys' game tonight will be Dardanelle at 8:30 taking on Berryville. That will be after the girls' game, which Morrilton will be playing in. I'm looking forward to seeing Cheyenne Kemp and the Weber State commit, or actually signee.
Who are they meeting up against again? I'm trying to look at it as well through my producer's head.
This is the girl or the boys' side of things.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So that's the next one we've got on the girls' side is Morrilton. And then, of course, on the boys' side tomorrow night, you've got
– so I believe that they're playing.
Who's that?
Morrilton, I think it's
That's
Prairie
right.
Grove.
That's right. So on the boys' side of things here, you got Morrilton tomorrow taking on Pea Ridge, and then in the nightcap, you've got Huntsville taking on Fountain Lake, and that is your Farm Credit.
Be a good one.
Your Farm Credit Associations of Arkansas bracket update. So let's go to a quick break. We'll be back here with second half action. Farmington leading 35-20. We'll be back here on the Arkansas Sports Network in just a moment.
The bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first. By empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charity, education, and exceptional service, because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc, a name you've come to know, is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and top 5 dealer in the nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc.
Gen Z is a stalled generation. The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Arkansas Tech University and the Arkansas Army National Guard are the title sponsors for the 4A North Regional. We do appreciate them, as well as Centennial Bank and all of the sponsors that are with the AAA. We do appreciate those as well. So we got Lane Taylor coming in just across half court. Pottsville trying to get a little bit of a trap action. We got backdoor lob, nothing there. Out of bounds, going to belong to Farmington.
That frustrates the Farmington head coach there because, you know, I know they probably talked about that, cleaning up, getting a little bit better shots.
Carson Palmer takes it away.
He's got the bar up and can't get it there. He's just too much Farmington defense on him.
A lot of athleticism there.
Just speed.
Yep, speed and athleticism. Nice pass there. Josh Blakely going to the free throw line. We will have our Platinum Roofing instant reaction coming up after the ball game. Make sure that you stay tuned for that.
I liked it better when we called it Platinum Roofing rapid reaction because you got 3 R's in a row to say.
Yeah, I like that. We'll do that. We can call it that. I'm easy like Sunday morning, man.
You don't have Dockers on.
Carson Palmer has it in the front court. Ibarra falls down, ball on the floor. Ibarra hustling for it. We've got a jump ball. Jump ball going to belong to Pottsville with 7:21 left here in the third quarter of action.
I got to get some of these dress sweats like you like to wear.
They're not dress. They're just sweats.
What I'm saying is because we wear the polo and so you can pull it off. I feel like I got to wear khakis or jeans or something, you know. And
I don't know what I pull off, man. I just do.
Hey, you're down on the court with it. I mean, you are comfortable in your own skin. That's for sure.
That's
easy
true.
Like Sunday morning. Like
that's
you said.
true. That sir is true. If there's anything that is true about me, that's it.
It's like that Seinfeld episode when George is always wearing sweatpants and Jerry's like, man, if you go out in public with those on, you're basically saying you've given up on life. You don't care anymore.
Landon Martin has it for the Apaches, working off the screen of Daly. Gets all the way to the hoop. Nice reverse layup. Good job there by Landon Martin to get the bucket.
He's fought hard today. Hasn't had a lot of success. It's good to see that pay off for him.
I'm just kind of disappointed in your in-depth of Seinfeld.
Right?
Nice job.
Disappointed?
Yes, disappointed.
Nice job there by Carson Palmer. He pulls up 12-footer. Ball is going to be off of Pottsville as Landon Stanley tried to get the rebound there. And, you know, if you're Pottsville, you've got to be able to convert those. It just has to happen.
Yeah, Justin, I had you in a higher regard, but now that you're dissing on Seinfeld, I'm just like, wow. I didn't expect it.
Taylor gets into the corner to Blakely. Caleb gets it to Taylor. Taylor, a little nice play there by Taylor.
He does that. He can change direction in the air and make things fall like that, make it look easy. The degree of difficulty on that shot was unbelievable.
Taylor just has 7 so far.
Wow. It's Harlem Globetrotters action right now.
Make it 9.
Everything's working. Behind the back pass off the Pottsville defender into the hands of Taylor.
40-22 now.
Got a man.
Taylor gets it to Caleb Blakely. And we got a timeout, Pottsville. 42-22 is the score. 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back here in just a moment from the 4A North Regional live at Morrilton.
Lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Back here on the 4A North coverage of the regional tournament on the Arkansas Sports Network. Glad to have you along with us. Brad Caldwell along with Duran Miller and crew. Justin Smith on the mic with us. And we've got a bunch of people up here right now, man. We got all kinds of people. We got Bill over there making graphics on the side. There's Stanley getting on the breakout.
No, nothing come easy, does it?
No, nothing does come easy there. Sam Wells on the deflection, knocking the ball out of bounds. Should be Pottsville basketball. And the bright spot for the Apaches right there is the fact that it goes underneath their own basket. Landon Daly gets inside. They're looking in for Stanley. Ball's knocked away.
Fugate.
Saved. Fugate gets it. 15-footer. It's short. Now Pottsville on the attack. Farmington on the attack. Gets it in the corner. That's a three from the corner. That's good.
Jackson Berry.
Berry knocks down a three. That's just the second three-pointer for the Cardinals. And just like that, this game went from 15 to 23 in just a moment. Fugate gets it, kicks it out to Martin. Martin, ball knocked away. He gets it back. Landon Daly in the corner.
We saw that air ball by Fugate a minute ago, and that's kind of what happens when you've been blocked so many times. It's been so hard to get one off. When you find yourself wide open, you kind of rush it.
That's right. Landon Daly hits the first three-pointer for the Apaches tonight. It's 45-25. Pottsville trying to stay out of that mercy rule right now with 4:48 to go here in the third quarter of action.
Pottsville needs to figure out a way to make Taylor take a charge or get a blocking call against him.
Nice one there, and Lane Taylor starting to heat up. Taylor's got 11.
He's slick.
Very good player. You know, we've talked about Rodney Clark a lot, but really his game's a little different than that.
Yep. He has better hands.
Now Taylor just pulls up. Nice play there by Taylor. I would say basketball savvy would be what comes to my mind there.
Which, you remember Rodney in Oklahoma high school basketball. He was very savvy.
Nice job there by Daly. Second three-pointer. And we got a timeout, Pottsville. We're going to take a quick one with them. 49-28 is the score. You're watching the 4A North Regional on all the AAA digital networks.
It's a multi-state roofing services provider. We have offices and crews throughout Arkansas and surrounding states.
We provide all kinds of services from roof leaks to roof maintenance, waterproofing, anything residential or commercial.
Being born and raised here in Sheridan, Arkansas, it's a privilege and an honor to keep jobs locally while also serving and giving back to the community.
We have our local ties to the community while also servicing our national customers. We take ownership of your roof as if it were our own.
We're back on the Arkansas Sports Network coverage of the 4A North Regional Tournament. Glad to have you along. Brad Caldwell, Duran Miller bringing you all the action here. Appreciate you joining us. If you haven't already, like us on Facebook on the Arkansas Sports Network. We have Razorback coverage on one side. We've got high school coverage on the Arkansas High School Sports Network. And then subscribe to us on YouTube. All those things, you can get high school, college action, statewide action here on ASN. And I'll be honest with you, we're looking at pushing out next year and doing a lot of things, and we're excited about that. So you want to make sure that you do that. 4:05 remaining here in the third quarter of action. 21-point lead for the Cardinal, the undefeated Farmington Cardinal. Caleb Berry, little fadeaway shot. Nice play, nice shot there by Caleb Berry. I keep calling him Barry Blakely. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's just got the size and athleticism to get that shot anytime he wants it. You can't, he's 6'2" and just goes up, elevates real high on the jumper.
Great shot there by Landon Stanley.
Pottsville's getting the offensive game going a little bit the last couple minutes here.
You got to commend Pottsville. They're playing hard tonight. They're playing hard for their coach. They're really, you got to commend them. They're not laying down, I don't think. I felt the same way last year. I really felt like that Pottsville came in and played hard against Farmington. They just didn't quite have enough. Yep. Landon Stanley has it. It wasn't just very long ago that Pottsville was the team that was winning these regionals up here. They had a 3-year span there where they won conference, district and regional.
What year was that, Brad? I forget.
I believe they won, if I'm not mistaken, it was 17, 18, and 19 that they won those, all of it.
Right before I started doing the basketball game.
Right.
It must be me.
Josh Blakely at the free throw line. First shot is no good.
It's the second. Rebound, Pottsville.
Pottsville has it. Landon Daly thought about the three-pointer there.
Not with those long arms that close.
Right. Landon Martin has it 30 feet from the basket, gets inside. Good spin move. Nice strong move. He's fouled.
Yep.
And if you're Martin right there, you just got to throw it at the basket at that point. You had it.
He was trying to. He had a body he had to go through.
Right. That's just Josh Blakely's first foul.
It's not surprising. He plays great defense.
Shot up. It's good there by Jackson Berry. Berry's got 12 on the day. Carson Palmer trying to make something happen here. Little backdoor cut. Landon Stanley finds Daly. He's open from the corner.
Nope.
Three, no good by Stanley, or Daly, I should say.
Yeah, he made two of them in a row here lately. That one, though, not close.
Landon Daly, his grandfather was Corliss Williamson's high school basketball coach, if you didn't know that.
Yep. Great man, too. He volunteered coached my high school team for 3 full years.
Taylor thought about the three there. Nice pass there from Taylor. Caleb Blakely, he's had a heck of a ball game. He's got 14 on the night.
He's heating up.
Ibarra.
Double dribble.
Double dribble, yep.
Unless they pull out some of that 1980 miracle we were talking about in game one, this is going to be Ibarra's last game.
Yep.
Some of these seniors here for Pottsville have had good careers.
Yep, they have. They play hard, and, I'm sure they haven't gotten quite as far as they wanted to, but still very successful. Been able to make a regional tournament every year. Lane Taylor, three, almost went in there. One thing about Taylor tonight, 0 of 7 from three-point line tonight is Taylor.
Yeah, he struggled. Justin Smith, do you remember where Pottsville ended the regular season in district? Were they the 4 seed?
Oh, well, it happened my senior year. That was the 4 seed, yeah.
Jackson Berry all the way. He throws it down.
Goodness.
Jackson Berry cupped it.
Man.
That's just your swing for it. It shoots threes.
57-30 with 1:06 to go.
We were hoping for not a blowout, but I don't think this is it, Pottsville fans.
Well,
that's Ibarra's spot. That's what he
job.
does right there.
You're playing the team that undefeated. We actually have Farmington as the number 2 team on our Arkansas Sports Network, or High School Sports Network rankings, and
which is saying something.
Well, yeah, you're right about that, because that Blytheville team's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Three-pointer from Landon Williams is good. And Blytheville, the only loss that they have this year is to Memphis White Station.
Yeah.
And that was I think just a few points. I don't know just off the top of my head without looking it up. 24-point advantage here, though.
Taylor constantly trying to draw the fouls.
Yeah, he is.
I tell you.
The drive before he came down in transition, and Pottsville just didn't cut him off. He got all the way to the cup for an easy lay-in.
The thing that impresses me so much about Taylor is his ability to find the open man.
Yep.
Just like that.
Just like that, and that's right at the buzzer. Jaden Newsom puts it in, and it's 63-35 as we go to the fourth quarter. Stay tuned with us right here on the Arkansas Sports Network, the AAA Digital Networks, as we bring you the fourth quarter action of the 4A North Regional between Farmington and Pottsville. We'll be back in just a moment.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Over the years, you've seen me wear a lot of hats and do a lot of crazy stuff to get your attention, but we are Arkansas's Quality Dealer of the Year, and it's because we care about our people and our vehicles look different. We specialize in leveled and lifted trucks, and we make the process easy. D3Autosales.com.
School roommate. Or my college roommate, excuse me.
We're back.
Thanks.
We're back here in the fourth quarter of action. Not quite at the mercy rule just yet. 2 more points for Farmington without a score by Pottsville, and it will be mercy rule time. And so we're not quite there just yet, but Farmington looking good tonight, going to stay undefeated most likely. Shot up at the front of the rim, no good. Foul going to be on Farmington. Hunter Reeves picked up that foul. I'm sorry, he picked up the shot, didn't make it. Maddox Mahan picked up the foul. So Farmington looking pretty good to move on to the semifinals where they will be there Friday.
Okay.
Nice job there by Evan Fugate.
Fugate, we see you.
That was deep.
Because they were 7 away from me and doubled up. Now makes it 10 away.
Yeah. Ball knocked away. 3-pointer on the way. Off, no good. Farmington battling for the rebound.
Fugate down there battling with the trees.
Maddox Teeter shot that last 3-pointer.
Fugate is we have his class. Is he a senior?
Who is that? 22?
Justin.
Mr. Pottsville.
Oh, Fugate, yes, I believe so. No.
3 from the corner is good by Sam Kirkman.
No, Fugate's a junior. That's my fault.
Okay. He's built like a junior.
Okay.
Get a little bit more height on him this next year.
We got number 22 in there. We don't have his name on the roster.
He just came in here and dropped one.
That's right. Do you know who that is, Justin?
I have not a clue. I think he's a 9th grader.
Okay. Getting his first action.
Hey, he ain't afraid of the big stage here. It's impressive. Got it again.
Puts it on the
jab step. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, come on.
Lane Taylor who?
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Come on now.
It's the mystery man, Justin. We got another one.
I'm a little bit stunned right now. But Garrett's first minutes.
Uh-oh, look here.
All the way to the basket. That's Williams.
Oh,
man.
Okay.
And Farmington going to take a timeout.
Wow.
66-44, and Farmington going to sub starters back in.
Yeah.
Let's just stay right here with it as we have a 30-second timeout, 6:25 remaining. Thank you to all of our sponsors for being a part of this. It's D3 Auto Sales. We got to look for a D3 Auto Sales player of the game. We also thank Arkansas Tech University, Arkansas Army National Guard. Farm Credit will have a bracket update here very shortly, so don't forget that. H&R Block, they give us our game update as we will be giving that throughout the. In fact, let's go ahead and give you a game update from H&R Block. Farmington is 26 of 36 inside the three-point line. That's big time. Mm-hmm. They're just 3 of 14 tonight outside the three-point line. They're doing all their work inside. So Pottsville, 16 of 27 inside the three-point line. They're doing pretty well as well.
So it's 66-44 now after this little run by Pottsville. Do you think the Nashville crowd's sitting there waiting to hear what Farmington did? Because
the
Nashville took
crowd
care of Stuttgart. Yeah, that's girls. I was talking
that's
about
right.
81-23 earlier. Nashville beat Stuttgart in girls action. So, I wonder what Blytheville is doing
Well,
right
I'm
now.
sure that the Nashville crowd was definitely keeping up. Caleb Blakely knocking the ball away, trying to get it to his brother Josh, but he finds Taylor instead. Taylor gets all the way to the basket. He's fouled. Shot up. Good. There's just a certain toughness that you have to have there if you're going to make that kind of basket.
Yep.
Taylor's got 17 points. Jackson Berry with 14. Caleb Blakely with 14 and Josh Blakely with 9. Taylor completes a three-point play. He's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 71-44 now. Williams gets inside, shot is up, no good, gets his own rebound, puts it up, ball is blocked, kicks it out. That's a 3, that's off.
I got to say this, in Garrett Hill's, Coach Hill, his first time playing for a high school team, he was in 9th grade. He played for us in district and came in. It's just what number 22 did.
Yeah.
Scored some baskets, was a little spark for us.
Had an air ball and went out at the end.
Yeah, he did. Actually, yeah.
Love it. No, the 22's been impressive. He really has. Big shots.
Going to have to find out his name. I'm going to need to know it the next couple years, I feel.
Deuce.
Yep.
Hey, he's come in. He's been aggressive for sure.
I wonder if he's a Deuce. He transferred over from Memphis.
It'd be awesome if he was.
Palmer has it. Little crossover dribble working against Taylor. 5:16 to go. Not quite there yet.
There it is.
Nice job by Landon Martin all the way to the basket. Nice play by Landon Martin.
Did the old Michael Jordan back around John Starks to the rack. Didn't dunk on Ewing at the end, but still pretty impressive.
Blakely shot up, and it's good. Caleb Blakely, he is now 8 of 12 inside the three-point line tonight. He's
lived in there.
Yeah, he's been great.
And board after board after board.
There's his brother.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
Taylor gets it.
Here comes a lob.
Behind the back.
Oh, got too fancy.
I don't like it.
Magic Johnson would not approve of that, Showtime.
Nope.
73-46. Again, we will have a Platinum Roofing rapid reaction after this ball game.
I think I see some Dardanelle fans here. Got Coach Phil Vega in the crowd and family.
Dardanelle boys will play at 8:30 tonight. The 1 seed out of the 4A4.
Head football coach.
And baseball coach.
Yep.
True.
My rapid reaction is you don't show off unless you're going to show out.
Yeah, I don't think Blakely knew exactly where it was coming from. He thought he was going to lob over the top. He wasn't ready for that behind the back one.
Right.
That wraparound.
My player of the game is one of the Blakely brothers, though. Just hands down. They played great tonight.
Well, speaking of that, we need to name one, and so I'll tell you what, I'm going to go with it. Caleb Blakely is going to be our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. Nice job by Blakely. Shot up by Farmington. No good. Speaking of, there he gets it. Gets the rebound. Shot up. Tough around the rim. He's going to the free throw line.
He's a board monster. He's been just dominated those glass all night long.
Dude's 6'2", and he's a jump ball. His twin brother's 6'4". I mean, he's just got a knack for it.
Yeah, he's got the quick jump, that quick first get up in the air.
Look how long his arms are, too. He's 6'2". I bet he goes about 6'6", 6'7" wingspan at least.
Yeah. Join us in on the comments here if you want to talk a little bit. Just get a shout-out out there. Make sure you're joining us on Facebook. Facebook is where you get all the comments. We had to turn the comments off on YouTube because, well, there was some bad stuff over there that we couldn't control. So we decided to
anti-Seinfeld fans, probably.
Blakely shot up. It's no good.
Oh, was it Caleb earlier that cupped it and then dunked it?
It was actually.
Was it his brother?
No,
oh no, that was
Barry. Yeah,
that was Barry. Yeah. Speaking of Barry.
Yep. Going to the free throw line.
This Farmington team, all around, they crash the boards constantly. Oh, Landon Daly's fouled out.
He's a senior, correct?
Yep. Yes, he is.
So Landon Daly has played his last minutes as a Pottsville Apache. We do give him just, a lot of credit. He plays very hard and has had a nice career for the Apaches.
Yep.
First shot up by Jackson Berry is good.
He comes from great stock when it comes to basketball.
Yes, sir.
Man, Jackson hits again. Oh. Shot don't count? What? Cross the line?
Yes, they're going to call a lane violation.
So 74-48. 4:09 to go.
Palmer has it. Kicks it out.
Oh, almost too slow.
Williams kicks it out.
That one is too slow. We got another Showtime coming right here.
Jackson Berry, here we go. Go get it. Go get it.
They made that one look easy.
I think he got his steps wrong there. He wanted to do a little bit more. 76-48 now.
He was thinking Mac McClung, Kenny Martin Jr., what am I going to do? And we got that.
Palmer pulls
Still
the three.
impressive.
I tell you what, just the quickness.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Give me that.
The board missed it, came down and was back up to block the shot the next step.
Three from the corner up. It's off. No good. Rebound. Barry gets it. And just as we had named Caleb Blakely, our D3 auto sales, right?
I think he might have been listening.
Right.
A little chip on his shoulder.
So Jackson Berry
Brought
definitely
to you by Doritos. Sorry.
Right.
We should have done Fritos.
Shot is up by Landon Stanley.
Fritos were a little more corny, right?
We got a timeout.
Sub out.
Let's get that on there.
Great performance by the starters for Farmington tonight. They don't want to go down without a fight this year, that's for sure.
Yeah. And that's what you get out of Pottsville every year. I mean, they play hard.
They sure do. That's a three, and that's Maddox Teeter.
6'3" sophomore. I'm talking about some length as well. That kid's got some.
Shot up, no good by Ibarra.
And he can handle it too. My goodness, that's a walk.
Yeah, they've been a little generous on the whistles on the walks on both ends tonight.
Yep. Three from the corner, no good. Landon Martin with the rebound.
Farmington just too deep, too much gas in the tank. I mean, they could probably do well in this tournament with their second five.
And that's good.
That's number 22 again.
He's back.
Yep.
Max Irwin?
Max Irwin, okay.
Oh, Riley's younger brother. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotcha. Has to be him.
He's going to be a baller.
Good. I hate it for my Pottsville seniors, but they're going out with a loss. They came up against a buzzsaw in this Farmington team tonight.
We're getting ready here to get Brad Caldwell down on the sidelines with Farmington head coach and player of the games. We'll get that here in a moment with our Platinum Roofed Rapid Reaction as we close this one out. 1:05 to go. Nice three-point basket from number 30. That's Nate Maggard. Nice rebound from Pottsville. They push it up in the front court here, trying to add a little bit more to it. Got some of these backups. And we got a moving screen called on number 34, Austin James. And I think I might know Austin James. It's his mom and dad and brother.
You got me on that one. I'm still trying to learn them all.
I believe his mother works for the Parks and Rec in Russellville. She's a scorekeeper down at the softball fields and played a little cornhole with his brother. He's amazing. Well, if that's who I think it is, he's really good.
Well, that was a deep three. Almost hit it.
No good from Jason Asner. And Farmington should hold here with 2 on the clock. 83-55 is going to be your final as the 1 seed holds here as Farmington comes in to Devil Dog Arena and gets a big opening round victory over the Pottsville Apaches. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with your Platinum Roofing Rapid Reaction with Brad Caldwell on the sideline right.
Is a multi-state roofing services provider. We have offices and crews throughout Arkansas and surrounding states.
We provide all kinds of services from roof leaks to roof maintenance, waterproofing, anything residential or commercial.
Being born and raised here in Sheridan, Arkansas, it's a privilege and an honor to keep jobs locally while also serving and giving back to the community.
We have our local ties to the community while also servicing our national customers. We take ownership of your roof as if it were our own.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Back to school, yard work, football practice. Don't forget to pay these bills. The schedule is so full, there's no time for a hiccup. Time is of the essence. At D3 Auto, we make the car buying process fast and easy. D3Autosales.com. Follow us on Facebook.
Gen Z is a stall generation. The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
What about my hair? All right, we're back here at Devil Dog Arena. We got Coach Johnny Taylor here, and as you guys move on for the big victory. We'll talk about the victory over Pottsville.
I thought our second half was really good defensively. We stopped settling for threes. I think we were 1 for 13 from in the three-point line, and all game we won the game right here.
And Caleb, you are our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game tonight. I think you had 16. Just off the top of my head, I'll have to go check that. But defensively on the floor quite a bit. Talk about your game tonight.
My game, I'm always guarding their point guard, trying to make it hard for him to get up and down the court, and really rebounding and just playing as hard as I can. So.
Now, Josh, are y'all brothers? How does that work?
So I'm Jackson. Yeah.
Okay, what's your last name?
Barry.
I'm sorry, I've got you wrong. I'm sorry, Josh Barry. I apologize. I've got your brothers on the team, right?
Yeah, he's 22. Josh.
That's right. Y'all all had double figures. That's the whole thing. Talk a little bit about those two dunks tonight.
Anytime I get free, I just try to dunk it because it gets our team excited and everybody loves it, and it's easy.
You've got a nice game. You're a swing guy. You hit threes in the corner. You got a little athleticism. Tell us a little bit about your game.
Sure. I'm a dominant driver. I can finish well around the rim, and if I need to hit a shot every now and then, I'll take it and hit it.
Lane, tonight they played you tough tonight. Do you see that kind of defense all the time?
Yeah, I've seen it a lot this year. A lot of junk defense, yes, sir.
Did you have 61 against Huntsville? Is that right?
Yes, sir. That was last year, yeah.
Okay, last year. Okay, so you guys are moving on into the semifinals. Tell us a little bit about you guys are 31-0 on the season. Is there any pressure with that 31-0 record?
Well, we say pressure's a privilege. We think we're privileged to have the pressure of being 31-0, and we take pride in it. So, yeah, there's a little bit of pressure.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'll get you right. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Back to you guys.
Yes, sir. Great interview right there with Jackson Berry, who ended up the night with 19 points. Caleb Blakely, who was our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game, he ended up with 7. And we also had Lane Taylor, who had 19 as well. So him and Jackson Berry tied for leading points for the Farmington Cardinals. But we're getting up against the next game coming up. We've got Morrilton and Prairie Grove. Girls action. That's going to be the 1 versus the 4, and the one out of the
I'm not sure.
I don't even know what it's called anymore. The West and the Northwest. What is Pottsville's? They're the one out of the
4A. I'm not sure.
4A4, right?
Yeah.
And anyway,
East,
so
West, Central,
we're getting ready to
matter.
bring that one to you. We're going to cut this, and we'll be back on in just a moment, and we're going to bring you all the action. We actually got the bracket we can pull up in front of you. You want to pull that up real quick? There we go. So you can see all that in front.
It's the boys.
As we have the boys right there. If you can pull the girls, go ahead and put the girls up there. There we go. So we've got Morrilton and Prairie Grove getting ready to go. Morrilton's been the 1 seed. They've had a fantastic year led by Cheyenne Kemp. And they're getting ready to take on these Tigers. But I'll tell you right now, we saw it last year. The 4 seed is no joke.
Nope.
Coming out of that Northwest region. So
not at all.
Our district. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to wrap it up. We'll be back right after this on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.